my mother was like, okay, well, let's just wait and see if she called.
I'm your host, Miss Williams. We have a very exclusive superstar, pioneer guest joining T.P.S. today. So, Miss Cheryl, can you give us some history?
We asked her to call Blondie, and so that Thursday came around, she called Blondie and told her that the airline tickets were there. All we had to do was get on the plane, and Harold would meet us at the airport. So that week when we went home, we was excited. We were telling our parents, and this lady gonna make us stars. This lady gonna do this, that, and the other. And my mother was like, okay, well, let's just wait and see if she called. So all week I'm talking to my grandmother, Mom, you got to please let me go, please. She said, but you in college? I said, no. I said, I could do this later. I need to do this right now, though. I need to go and be a part of this. And so she talked to my mother, my grandfather, and they said, well, let's wait. Let's see if she called and if it's real. And so Thursday came. She called Blondie. Blondie called me and got in touch with Angie. And she said the tickets will be there tomorrow. Blondie had already called the airport and checked. And they were there. And we had to get on that plane. And so now it was like convincing Angie mother could she go. And so by Angie being really close with me as we were coming up, I told her that if something goes wrong, we'll just come back home if it's not for us. And we'll keep them posted on everything so they will know what was going on. And so they decided to let Angie go. Blondie was 20. We got discovered on her birthday that night, October the 20th. When she turned 20 that year, she said, I'm going. I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I'm going. When I told my moms that the tickets were there, she said, y'all can go. We got there. Miss Robinson, she took us to Miss Robinson first. She gave each one of us $100 bill apiece and told Harold to take us to the hotel to drop our bags off, get something to eat and come back. We did that, went to McDonald's with a $100 bill. But the people were laughing like, yo, but I guess they could tell the way we talked that we weren't from there, but we got money in our hands. So they went on and served us, and we got our food. We went back to the studio. We cut Funky up that night, put the vocals on and everything. That was Skip McDonough, Keith LeBlanc, Doug Wimplish, Craig Derry, the three of us, Miss Robinson, and Billy Jones was the engineer that night. We stayed in there all night until we got all the instruments right, all of the vocals right. And then she said, okay, just leave the board up like it is, and we're going to come back. So they put the big tape on the board and there for nobody to touch it. Left, and we came outside. It was like 1:30 in the afternoon, and the sun was out. When we went in, it was like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock that night. And so we didn't come back out until 1:30 that afternoon. Went back to the hotel, got some rest. He picked us back up at 6 o'clock, came back. She had put some more things in that the drummer had those things in, and we had to put hand claps on. So now they got machines to do hand claps, but back then you got like 20 people standing around the mic clapping to the beat, and you got to do it 3 or 4 times. And then records was 7 minutes or something, so you know what that was like. And then they sent the music to Mr. Frankie Crocker on WDLS.
Frankie Crocker. Number 1. Were you here? Frankie.
It's him, my idol.
Crocker.
He was the first one to play it. And then we left from WBLS and we went to Mr. Magic. and he played it there in New York. That following week, after they got the feedback from it, they distributed it to the world, and then the rest is history, and our history along with hip hop history.
Testimonial Link Reflections. Performing arts and entertainment.
You know who we are. You know who we are. You know who we are.